What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy Big Metro Fan 12 coming to you with another video game review. And this time I'm reviewing the game Super Pitfall, which was released on the NES by Activision and Micronics. And the plot of the game is that Pitfall Harry is looking for the Raj Diamond, and he has to rescue his niece Rhonda at the same time in the caves located in the Andes Mountains. Now, pretty much Super Pitfall has three different quests, you know what I'm saying? And the third quest is practically the second quest done all over again with I would guess some minor changes, you know what I'm saying? But to me it didn't make any sense to for the third quest to be the second quest all over again. To me, it would make more sense to not have a third quest at all, or just have it for far as the like the level design to be completely different and have the all the enemies in different spots. You know what I'm saying? Now, through the course of the game, you pretty much gonna fight different enemies like spiders, frogs, snakes, vultures, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, the good thing about this particular game is that you're not uh, like weaponless if you want to use a word like that. You actually have a pistol in this game because the previous Pitfall games, Pitfall here he never had a weapon, but in this case he does. But it's like with the pistol, it's pretty similar to the typical horror survival games in the fact that the ammo that you get throughout the course of the game is like very limited. You know what I'm saying? So you want to conserve your bullets for the enemies you can kill. You know what I'm saying? Like a frogs who hop around and stuff. Now, one thing about it is that you can get like different items like gold bars for points. You get like ammo, like I said. There's one ups. You get four different types of crystal balls: club ball, heart ball, diamond ball, and spade ball. I don't know what they do per se. Now you also get like keys, stars, flags of medicine, and a cross and everything. Now, the one thing I can say about Super Pitfall is that it's known for its difficulty and everything, partly because the fact that when you play the game for the first time and you go from one section to another, you're not gonna know where the enemy placement is gonna be. You know what I'm saying? And most likely you will die too. You know what I'm saying? So if you go like go down a level, you're not gonna you most likely gonna get hit like a bat or a frog, or you're gonna fall into a hazard and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of like hazards, the hazards consist of spikes, waterfalls, lava, moving spikes, which are called spike mashers, and falling ceilings. So you have to pay attention to all the different types of hazards, plus the enemies, of course. You know what I'm saying? So so to me, the reason why it's known for the insane, not necessarily insane in difficulty, but it is hard because of the fact that because of the enemy placement and the hazard placement and everything. Now, another thing that's kind of frustrating is the frogs. It's kind of like no matter which direction you go, whether the frog is above you or below you, you can go to the left, the frog will follow you. You can go to the right, the frog will follow you. And it can hinder you going up a ladder and get a particular item, whether it's a gold bar, bullets, or one of the crystal balls and everything, you know. So that can be pretty frustrating right there, you know what I'm saying. Now, the graphics and the level designs are pretty much mediocre at best. You know what I'm saying? With okay color palettes and sprites and stuff, but to be truthful, the graphics haven't aged well. You know what I'm saying? Even though it pretty much aged better than say X-Men for the NES, but it still haven't aged well on its own. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as the controls and gameplay, the they're okay, and it was a nice touch for Activision to include a pistol for Pitfall Harry to use, but the controls and gameplay is kind of stiff, you know what I'm saying? And the fact you can't kill all the enemies with the pistol, mainly because of the of how they because of their position and stuff, and the limited ammo. The soundtrack is pretty much uninspired, boring, and pretty much forgettable. You know what I'm saying? So you know it's not going to set any standards and everything. And it doesn't help that the game overall is harder than a fossilized turd because of the enemy placement, the hazard placement. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And pretty much, even though the Super Pitfall is like pretty much scrappily superior to say the previous Pitfall games that was released on consoles like Atari 2600 and ColecoVision, it pretty much dropped the ball in my opinion with the difficulty, the enemy placement, and the hazard placement. You know what I'm saying? Now, to be truthful, Super Pitfall is not the worst NES game. It's just the worst Pitfall game in the. You know what I'm saying? So, to be truthful, I would only recommend it to people who are fans of the Pitfall series as a whole. Possibly some retro gamers who never played a Pitfall game, and I will also include say the YouTubers who do let's plays on their channel, but only the ones who have actually beat the Super Pitfall. You know what I'm saying? With all three quests and everything. Now, as far as the score, probably I would say give it a 4 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? Because of the difficulty and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? If you With that being said, if you play Super Pitfall before, if you have any other gripes with it, you can mention it in the comment section of the video. If you like my review of Super Pitfall for the NES, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe. This is your boy Big Metro Fan 12 signing off.